Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. The first round of the NBA playoffs continue as we take you east. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the New Jersey Nets. See you later.
Thank you, Damon Bruce. What's up, you guys? This is 11-5-0, and this is another NBA 2K12 Nets Association. This is game one of the playoffs, Eastern Conference style. This is exciting, going up against Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics are probably one of the most frustrating teams I've ever played against. They got a good point guard who can steal the ball from Darren Williams on a consistent basis. They have people who can score inside. You guys see the towels. New Jersey is rocking tonight. This is crazy. Like, playoff atmosphere. They haven't had a playoff team in a long time. Let's look at the starting lineups. Ray Allen and Rondo obviously up front. And you see those points per game for Rondo. Not really that good. And then Jermaine O'Neal, I think Brook Lopez is going to be able to take Jermaine O'Neal out because Jermaine O'Neal is trash. There's something to be said about that. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce are the two guys that I'm really looking out for because those guys are going to come up. And it seems like, if you guys saw the last game of the season, Paul Pierce came up strong. He came up real strong toward the end. Kevin Garnett can hit that mid-range shot. He can grab those boards. He can go up strong in the paint. So we need Kevin Love and we need Damian James to shut those two down. And if they can, then Lopez should be able to take Jermaine O'Neal to school, and Darren Williams can take Rajon Rondo to school because Rondo's trash. So hopefully they can get it done. Oh my gosh, you guys see the towels? I love it. The towels, everything. You know, next game I'm thinking about changing it up, giving them a red jersey. Maybe it's a red out. It's a white out. All right, you guys. Here we go. Game one. So it starts off with Brook Lopez inside. And who else better to start off than Brook Lopez, giving us the first 2 points of our playoff campaign? But then Allen, wide open. That was a good play by them. He hits this one. Then Darren Williams, wide open, hits the mid-range shot. 4-5. We're losing by 1, but Lopez inside gets that one 6-5 at this point, early in the first quarter. And then Ray Allen, wide open. I tried to steal the ball, and that animation just made me go all the way to Kentucky, and that was not a good look at all. Rondo gives it to Ray Allen. Ray Allen, money. I mean, and that's gonna be money every time. You gotta get up on him. Lopez inside, and he's hot, baby, getting the crowd excited. Darren Williams inside, a little bit of a floater. That's good. So we get a little bit of a lead here, but they get it back. We're losing by 1. Damian James inside with a little hook shot, gives us the lead 16-15 at this point. And we get a big steal. Damian James gets a steal. He's looking for it. He's driving up the court. Last second shot. James! It's good! It's good. Everyone's thinking it's good in New Jersey. Let's see. Let's do a little bit of a replay. We still got to review it here. And in a playoff game, you have to do the review. You know, you have to, just to make sure. Just to make sure. All right, buddy, let's look at this replay review. That's close. That's close. Everyone in New Jersey, everyone in the world who's watching this at home is thinking that is good. Let's see. What do they say? Damian James, what do you say, man? What do you say? Ding, ding, ding. That's good, baby. Let's take another look at it here. Let's take another look. Ooh, that's close. If he had longer nails, that wouldn't have been good, but luckily he cut it today. All right, so that is great because now at the end of one, we got a lead 18-15. Damian James pounding the court. He's loving it. And you know what? Damian James inside again. Why not? Why not give it back to him? 20-17, 21-17 at this point. But they come inside on us, and second chance opportunities are killing us. Jermaine O'Neal goes inside and gets that one, gets the board and converts. And then Kevin Garnett, Skip, I took that stuff. 21-21, LV, 1, 2, 3, count it, baby, that's good. 24-21, and then Ray Lippin Allen, clock winding down. You got to get up on him. He hits the 3, and then Brandon Bass, long mid-range shot, able to get that one. 26-24 is what the score will be at halftime. The biggest thing is Lopez is playing pretty well, but he's not boxing out Jermaine O'Neal. Jermaine O'Neal is getting boards. You guys see the 3-point shots. They're not going down for it. It's 1 for 6. That's something that we need to get going. Obviously, that only 3-point shot was Kevin Love's 3-point shot. But we've been shooting a lot more. Now, on their side of the ball, Ray Allen has been going absolutely crazy from outside, hitting everything. He's getting open. Marshawn Brooks needs to get up on him. But I think that at the end of the day, if we just keep giving it that little tandem, Darren Williams, Brook Lopez, right here, you guys see it. If we just keep doing that, we should be okay. Damian James coming up big, also 6 points, 2 rebounds, and Damian James doing his thing, and that steal. So far, we got the lead and we're playing well, but Ray Allen, we gotta shut that down because eventually Paul Pierce will get going, and we don't want both of those guys to get going at the same time. But Brook Lopez inside. Yeah, baby. Getting Newark on their feet once again. Great replay. And Damian James taking off. Woohoo! Yeah, salute to the fans. That's good, buddy. Damian James ties it up 28-28. And then Brook Lopez outside hits the long mid-range jumper. And then Paul Pierce, the truth, baby, hits that one. Ties it up 30-30. Golly, these games are close every single time. This is going to be a crazy series. It's going to be absolutely a crazy series. Brook Lopez way outside hits that one 32-32. And then Damian James, thanks for jumping, taking off. Damian James, yes, baby. Slam cam gets everyone on their feet. This is number one Sports Center. You don't jump with Damian James. You jump with Damian James. Guess what? It's going to be a highlight reel. Bad pass. And Damian James chasing down Allen, and he did force the ball all the way into the stands. So good job, Damian James, make him earn it. But Ray Allen, one of the best free throw shooters in the game, in the history of the game, hits the first one. And that's really, we just got to get in Ray Allen's face because he is starting to just go off. We would not want that to not want that to happen. Ties it up 34-34, and then Damian James finishes with the contact. Great play there from Damian James, 36-34. Now, he's not the best free throw shooter, so I don't know. And it's weird because his free throw was so generic, but for some reason it's just really, really hard for me to get it going. All right, so here we go, looking for the 3-point play to give us a 3-point lead late in the third quarter. Damian James steps in, and he does not convert. That's a little bit late. And they come back and give it to Kevin Garnott, and yeah, he ties it up. We give to LOVE 1, 2, 3, baby. Love gets a big 3-point, 39-38 at this point. We got a 1-point lead. Darren Williams, not to be outdone, taking off. Darren Williams taking off. Yeah, brush your shoulders off. If you're feeling like a pimp, brush your shoulders off. Darren Williams, 41-38. He's a great free throw shooter. He converts this one 42-38, and then they're trying to dog it on the 3-point line to end the quarter. We're not having that. We block it, and that's how the third quarter ends. So we have a lead 42-38, and basically because of dunk faces by Darren Williams and Damian James. That's absolutely insane. All right, Sprite Spark of the game goes to Brook Lopez, baby. Brook Lopez coming up strong. Very, very big inside, grabbing those boards. But I also want to give somewhat of the Sprite Spark. I want to share the bottle. I want to share the Sprite bottle. Got to share it with Darren Williams, coming up strong with those, and Damian James, showing that he's still got some ups. Well, he's young. He got ups. 42-40 at this point. And Rashid Thabit finishes inside with the contact, gives us a 4-point lead, 5-point lead at this point, and Jermaine O'Neal going to work. Jermaine O'Neal showing that he still got some life in those old legs of his. But you don't want to forget about Courtney, baby. That's a 3. 48-52. Insane. And I jumped, get in the face of Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce, the truth. Well, that's falseness, baby. And then, obviously, Darren Williams out of the game. Farmar loses the ball, gives up a wide-open breakaway dunk. Well, he tried to get back, but didn't really work. And then Paul Pierce, wide open, gets the shot, 46-48. Marshawn Brooks, baby, hits the 3, gets everyone back up on their feet. They're loving this. They're driving. Unbelievable finish by Paul Pierce. Insane with the clock winding down. Darren Williams, mid-range shot. That is money every time. 48-52. They call timeout, looking to get themselves in order, and then to give it back to Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce hits that over Damian James. We can't be having that. Lopez, clock winding down, takes the contact, no foul call, but does convert 55-50. And then obviously I leave Ray Allen wide open. Golly, clock is ticking down. Darren Williams looking to put it away, taking off, baby. Taking off, D. Will clapping his hands, 57-52. That should be enough to put this game away. And They give it to Ray Allen. But guess what, Ray Allen? I picked your cookies, baby, Marshawn Brooks. And then they give him the stare down like, what you thinking, dog? And then they are forced to foul. They foul the best free throw shooter in the game, Darren Williams, well, in the association, at least. 57-52, all he needs to do is knock these down slightly early, but when you're that good, you're that good, and when you're Darren Williams, you are that good. He hits it anyways, and here's another one. He hits this one as well, 59-52, clock winding down. They're looking for Ray Allen to save their butt, but, you know, and he's making the moves. He's making the moves. There he goes, pump fake, gets that in. Doesn't really matter, though, because you guys already lost. You need to be hitting threes, not twos, but the computer doesn't know that. And I'm not going to tell him that, because at the end of the day, it's a computer. They're forced to foul again. Darren Williams at the line. They should be chanting MVP, but they don't. Why? Everyone is on their feet. They can feel the win. Game 1 seems like it's going to be going to us. 60-54. Yeah, 4-point-something seconds left. Darren Williams knocks down the other one, 61-54. Looking for a long heave just to pad his stats. Does not work. Bounces off. And guess what, you guys? The New Jersey Nets won Game 1. And I don't know what this is, but they decided to celebrate like they had just won the whole thing. Look at this. They're chanting up and down and stuff. I know it's been a long time since, you know, well, not really that long, but I know no one gave you guys a shot, but still, you guys calm down. It's only Game 1. I know you guys trying to get the crowd into it. Everyone's pumping up their feet. Golly, look at this. Just pure jubilation in New Jersey tonight. This is absolutely crazy. Oh, my gosh. Player of the game, Darren Williams. Darren Williams obviously was the player of the game. He got the assist. Him and Lopez are definitely doing their thing in that big dunk to seal the game, getting the crease. Gotta love it. And obviously, you know, I talked a lot earlier in the last game about how the other people need to step up if Darren Williams doesn't play well. But you know what? At the end of the day, Darren Williams is going to play well because obviously he is the star of this team. And he showed it tonight. Great dish right there. And then Damian James with the dunk face on the face. And at the end of the day, he can shoot threes. He's got to be more consistent with that mid-range shot because there were times when he was wide open with that mid-range shot. It was green. It was perfect. And it didn't go in. So he has to become more consistent, and he has to, you know, hold on to the ball a little better. But at the end of the day, great job getting the win, leading the charge. Game 1, 15 points, 13 assists. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. Damian James, also want to give a shout out to Damian James. He absolutely played his heart out tonight. He actually got he was getting the steals. You guys see the steal right here. Thank you, Damian James. He took off, did some huge dunk phases, and you know what? I also want to give a big shout out to the crew, to the cleaning crew, because they are the ones that keep, you know, the place so shiny and everything. And Sly the Fox, want to give a big shout out to Sly the Fox. Look at his enthusiasm there. But Damian James again. Big play. All right, you guys, that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's kind of crazy, and this, oh my gosh, get out of my way! Woohoo! That's gonna be fun to play with. He is so fun to play with. All right, like I said, you guys, that's it. Definitely hit a like, definitely subscribe if you're not already. Like I said in my other video, these are going to be more consistent. It's just not, and the scheduling is still up in the air. I know I said that it was set, but things have changed. So here's the playoff tree in case you guys want that. And until next time, Leon 510. Check out Conejo. The link's in the description below. Follow me on Facebook if you want to. Twitter also. That's it. Okay, I'm outie.